Today I'm going to try and do the unthinkable, and that's make a vlog without using a GoPro. Normally when I'm filming these ride vlogs, I'll take a couple of cameras with me. I'll take my GoPro Hero 9, I'll take my little Insta360 Go 2 camera, that's usually the little white one that you see just here on my chest, and occasionally I'll take the Insta360 X3 camera, which is what I'm filming on now. And you know, each of those cameras does very different things and they all have their qualities, but today I thought I would see if I could get away without taking all of those cameras out. I'm just taking the X3 and seeing if I could do an entire ride vlog just using the one camera. It would make life so much simpler. Over the last few months or so, I've kind of fallen out of love with GoPro, and that's mainly for the reliability issues of the cameras. I need to be 100% sure, or at least reasonably sure, that when I hit that record button, the camera's going to record when I want, what I want, for as long as I want. And I haven't been able to do that recently. And then along came this X3, and although the image quality isn't quite as good as my GoPro 9, it does have other advantages, not least because it's far more reliable. In order to put this camera to the ultimate vlogging test, I've come out today to ride one of my favourite routes. If you're a regular subscriber to the channel, it's my Buns, Bent and Hoe route. And I'm really just trying to see if this camera can be the one size fits all solution. Straight away, the first thing I like about using this X3 is that I can do my pieces to camera and keep both hands on the handlebars. Previously I was using my GoPro to do this, and that meant taking one hand off the handlebars, taking the GoPro out of my jersey pocket, switching it on, doing my piece to camera, switching it off, and then putting it back again. And obviously riding one-handed, there is room for error there, let's say. Fortunately, I'm a fairly experienced cyclist, fairly confident, and it doesn't really faze me too much. I haven't had any incidents, but it's just nice knowing that I don't have to do that if I don't want to. And the other great thing is I can use a little radio mic to get better audio. I'm actually using a little radio mic from a company called Hollyland, and I'm just testing that out now. So got the mic here, the receiver's on the camera, completely wireless, and hopefully it's giving me half decent audio. Car behind me here, so as soon as I can I'll pull over, let him pass. Got a little lay-by here. Hopefully that'll give him enough room. I'll actually stop. Yeah, it's really good. You don't get many cars on this road. It's very quiet, and that driver there was very courteous, waited until it was safe to pass. Hopefully I returned the favour by pulling over when I could, and then she thanked me as she went past, and I thanked her for waiting. Everyone's happy. Gradient's kicked up a little bit now. I'm at 5%. But just slow my cadence a little bit. I'm also in my lowest gear, I think. Yeah, in my lowest gear. So here's the little descent. And once we get past that tree there, look over to the right, you'll see South Downs in all its glory on a beautiful day like today. Fantastic view, I love it. One of the really big advantages of using the GoPro or even the Go 2 is that you can take the camera out and then get a wide variety of shots. And I suppose I could do the same with this camera, but it would mean taking it off the selfie stick, which I've got mounted to the front of the bike here. And I mean, for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to see what shots I can get in this fixed position on the front. I don't want to take it off. I just want to get on, do my ride, do quick pieces to camera, get as many kind of B-roll shots as I can, and just make the vlogs as interesting and engaging as possible, but without having to do too many camera positions or take too many cameras with me. Now, although I'm not going to take the camera off and start getting all different angles with it, that doesn't mean to say that I can't get different shots. Due to the 360-degree nature of this camera, I can vary the shot. Once I get the footage home, get it into my edit suite, I can basically choose all the angles I like. Again, obviously, with it just being stuck to the front of the bike here, does somewhat limit it, but it's not completely one shot or the other. One of my other concerns about using this 360 camera on the selfie stick on the front of the bike here is how secure is the camera. Now, obviously, as I'm cycling along, if the selfie stick was to fall off or the mount fall off or something, not only would it damage the camera, but it could also potentially throw me off the bike. So although I haven't had it fall off yet, I suppose there's always a first time, but yeah, I think I just need to be a little bit careful about that. Just change up a gear there. At the moment, I'm still in my big ring, but this is a climb I do very often. It's the second climb on my Buns Benton Hoe route, and I do know that once it really starts kicking up, I will need to go into my small chainring on the front. Okay, so that is my lowest gear now. 5%. It's just a question of just chipping away at it. Oh, probably can't see it on this, but there's a herd of deer in the field just up there, just to my right, just there. Ooh, slow my cadence down, just slow. That's the disadvantage of not having the reading. You can really see the deer now. You can see me. 3 of them. There they are. Giving me a good look. Don't know if you can see them. Just over there. Nearly there. Don't know if you can see that road sign. That's basically the end of the climb. Oh, levelling off now, thankfully. 5%. Well, that's the last climb of the day done, or the last real climb of the day. And I'm just descending down over Broad Halfpenny Down now. This X3 camera needs really good light to get the best picture. And today I'm very lucky because we do have really nice sunshine, and I'm hoping that that's going to bring the best out of the camera. I'll be interested to hear about the audio as well, because at the moment it's quite windy and it's blowing a hoolie. I can hardly hear myself speak. I'm hoping this little Hollyland microphone will pick me up okay. I've got a little wind muff on there, but that doesn't always do the job. The GoPro's standard shooting resolution is 4K, and this X3 shoots at 5.7K. And on the surface, it may sound like the resolution's better, but what you've got to take into account is that 5.7K is spread out over the 360-degree view, whereas the 4K of the GoPro is spread out over the 155 degrees. And I'll say now that the GoPro picture quality is better than this X3. But that said, I don't think the X3 is that bad. I think it's still pretty good, and I think it's more than good enough to be put onto YouTube. So if this works out, this is going to be a very kind of easy solution camera to use for these vlogs. Last 2 kilometers of the ride now, and I usually use this as a bit of a cool down, so reduce my gearing, reduce my cadence, try and get my heart rate down to under 60% if I can, although at the moment it's very difficult. So that's the vlog done on the Insta360 X3, and only the Insta360 X3. Please let me know what you think about it in the comments. I know the footage from the X3, or indeed any of these 360 cameras, can be a bit Marmite. Some people really like them and some people absolutely hate them. But yeah, please let me know what you think in the comments below. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.